Hey guys and gals, we're going to go over another collection I have. I used to have a really big comic book collection. Well, not mega big, but pretty big. But I lost most of my comic books in when we moved. We've made several moves, and in the last move, I never did really find my comic book. So I'm not sure what happened to them. I used to collect had a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, from Archie comics and stuff like that. But this is basically how I've rebuilt my collection. Most of them had to do with anthropomorphic animals, like I think I had all the adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters. I never really did collect the preteen dirty jean kung fu kangaroos, but anyways, I've got a bunch of comic books here, and these I got most of these over at the book post too. And okay, well, first we have this is an interesting crossover, and it's through Dark Horse. You'll notice. Oh, sorry, yeah, through Dark Horse because these get surprisingly gory, and I didn't realize that when I bought them, which is okay. It's still a really good comic book. This is Archie versus Predator, and I have two of those. Let me find the other one. Okay, there's the other one. Right there, that's number 1 and 2. I don't have 3 and 4. I believe it was a 4 limited run, 4 pack. I mean, 4 issue miniseries. Put those aside now. And there's also Afterlife with Archie, which was actually a big run. It had lots of episodes earlier, issues. I'm thinking of TV. Anyways, this was really interesting because this is number 2, you'll see. And I'm not seeing who published this, but I'm not sure. So, anyways. Oh, wait. I don't know. Anyways, what happens is, I believe it was Reggie Mantle ran over Hot Dog, and Sabrina brings Hot Dog back to life, but Hot Dog bites Jughead, and Jughead becomes a zombie, and bites and eats Ethel or something, and what's really interesting is there's Cheryl Blossom, and she's got a brother, and in this comic book they're in like an ancestral relationship, so it's kind of really it's adult content, kind of, and gets kind of gory, because it's got zombies eating everybody, but it was just kind of interesting to see Archie in such a way. And now we have the Commandy challenge. Now, Commandy is a tribute to let's see. He's supposedly the last boy on Earth, and everybody else is either a mutant or a robot. And this is a tribute to Bruno Kirby, I believe, or the. And I've got quite a few of these. I'm only missing like 4, and this is a 12-run set. I like it because it has the anthropomorphic animals in it, like the tiger there. And one of these actually had anthropomorphic goats, which was really kind of cool. But yeah, so I have number 1. There, that's number 1. I got all these over at the book post too. There's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5, and these get a little bit gory too. But what's neat is what they did was they did a round robin where different artists took over the story, and each one would end in a cliffhanger, and then artists would take over. Different artists would take over and continue the story, so you never knew where it would go. And even Eastman right here of Teenage Mutant Turtles fame. This is actually Eastman did the ink for this one, and that's why it's black and white. But yeah, just like his original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics, it was Eastman and Laird, I believe. And oh, okay, that was number 9. See, so it skips from so I don't have 6 and 7, but I have 8, I have 9. Okay. 10. And 12. So I'm missing 11, and I don't know which ones I'm missing. I'm going to have to probably figure that out. And I got this at a comic book store in Jacksonville. It is a Ren and Stimpy comic. And so, yeah. But that isn't all the comic books I have. That's just, we'll put those aside now. Stay. They're not going to stay. Now, we're going to look at this one. This is a really interesting comic. I got this free when I ordered a comic book online from Rabbit Valley Comics. That's it. Rabbit Valley Comics. And they specialize in anthropomorphic comics. Anyways, this is Ulster, and basically it is a really dark comic, but it isn't really adult. You know, it's just really, really dark. And there's a lot of conservation messages there, because the animals get forced from their forest, and then when they come back, all the trees are gone. It's really sad. And I believe there's a continuation of this, and I don't have that one, but it's called Ulster, and it's about a rabbit. And so that's really cool. And let's see what else we got here. Again, I don't know what's in these, because usually I would just put the comic books back in the original packages I got them in. And I used to order a lot of comic books from let's see. Yeah, this is from Fur Planet Productions. And I believe they got taken over by somebody else. Now, this is David Hopkins' sketchbook, and David Hopkins, he wrote a web comic, and I think he probably still does, called Jack. And it really is kind of a dark, and it's not for kids, that's for sure. Sever the Hunger is one of his comics, and yeah, that was this. But we'll put that there for now. Basically, how can I explain Jack? Well, Jack is told from the perspective of the sin of wrath. Now, I know there's an anime out that has the 7 deadly sins and stuff like that, but this comes a long time before that. And basically, a lot of it takes place in hell, which is kind of dark, for one thing. And what's this? Oh, here we go. This is Jack. This is the very first issue of Jack. And this is actually from Fur Nation, back before they became Fur Planet. So this just shows its age a little bit. And when I first read this webcomic, it was so dark, I didn't think I'd be able to continue it, because it was really, it really is a gory, but still around. And basically, it's all told from the perspective, well, of Jack, and also of this one right here. From, his name is FNAR, for no apparent reason, because basically he died and he wasn't supposed to. Basically, his mother was killed while he was still in the womb, so he basically got sent to hell. But he doesn't see it as being terrible. He's blind to exactly how terrible things are, and he's just like all chipper. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's really an interesting webcomic if you're into really dark stuff. Let's see what this is. Oh, I took these to one of the fur conventions I went to, and I believe some of these are actually signed by the actual artists. Okay, now, this is called Cruelty, and it's by an artist named Rookies. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's all in black and white. But the art's beautiful. I mean, and this is literally one of my favorite artists. So is this. This is Dog Days of Summer. And I'm going to have to... Oh, yeah, this one is signed. This is signed by actual Blotch. This was before they broke up. It was actually 2 women that formed Blotch. I don't remember their names exactly. I know I was wrong when I said it last time. But this is called The Dog's Days of Summer, and it's by Blotch. And so, yeah. And that's actually signed. Now, we're getting about to the end here. This is probably going to be a long video. It's probably going to quit here in a second. Oh. I'm probably going to just, I'm going to cover up the cover of this one. Because, I want to keep this clean. I've got Plain Brown Wrapper by Pseudonym. Pseudonym is really into macro. And if you know what macro is, it's extra, extra large, hyper stuff. And last but not least, we have two more by rookies. We have Red Lantern, and it's kind of a dark story, but it's really a good story too. Red Lantern. Not, it doesn't have anything to do with the Green Lantern Corps or anything like that. And like I say, this is it's full color, fully illustrated. And I don't think that she signed that one. No, I didn't have her sign that one. Now, I did have her sign this one. This is a continuation of Cruelty. Cruelty is the second part, and it's unconditional. And if I remember right, yep, she signed it right there. Rookies. Yep. Now, I will do some other stuff here. I know we're running out of time, but I also have these. These aren't exactly comic books. These are actually anthologies, but I'm going to put them up here anyways. And all these are under the Fang name. Fang. This is Fang Volume 2. This is Fang Volume 1. And I'm going to have to almost completely censor this cover here because it's... and Fang Volume 3. Trust me, you do not want to see what's on that cover. But these are all anthologies of stories written by prominent furry artists. It's actually my goal in life to actually get published in one of these Fang books. And they are still coming out with them as far as I know, and they're up to like number 7. Every time I go to a furry convention, I pick up one of these Fang books. And I went backwards because I started with number 3, then got number 2, and then got number 1 last time I went to one. So, anyways, that's just some of the things I have here. Oh boy, I'm going to have to put all this stuff back. Oh boy. Anyways, and this is the red bag they gave me at, boy, I don't know how many years ago it was. It would have been 2014 probably. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is just a sample of my collection. As you can see, some of these have a mature rating on them. Like that one says mature 17 plus. And that is Dog Days of Summer. Yeah. And rightly so. Actually, there really isn't anything overtly sexual in that one. It's just there's a lot going. What I like about that one is there's a lot going on in the background, and that's one of the trademarks of Blotch is because she's brilliant, or they're brilliant. Anyways, I just wanted to thank everyone for watching. I appreciate the support. Like, subscribe, share, comment, donate if you want to. Information is all in the description. I know this video went a little long. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.